Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, and looky. You're all looking fine and purple and ready to party, and so is Chance in venue there in Madison, Wisconsin. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fantastic. I've been loving the vibes here. Everything that Minnesota Røkkr has brought to this event has been absolutely incredible. I love everybody on Minnesota Røkkr except for Bance, and he knows why.
He knows why, indeed. And Reddit, you'll be finding out real soon. Do some digging. It's a lot of drama. There's a Netflix documentary in the works right now. We're ready to party, though. LAG now on the stage, the first team to go up against Røkkr here with his home crowd advantage. Florida Mutineers didn't go well. 3-0 at the start of the day. Will it be the same for the Los Angeles Guerrillas? A little longer journey for them. We'll see if they can't make more of it. But the home crowd buff chance, it's very real. It's a real thing. You know what you're doing, Wisconsin. You know what you're doing.
Apparently, right? Like, OpTic had the juice back in their major as well. That took them all the way to the grand finals. So Minnesota, they've been taking it to great effect. And you already know LAG, at least Arcitys, has almost come into this, like, pre-tilted. So the crowd is genuinely getting loud behind me. These guys are ready to have a good time.
Yep, and a good time will be had here on Fortress Hardpoint. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, cyberbullying works. We got rid of control. However, one of these teams, the record's slightly better. The rotation rank, though, for LAG, Nameless talked about it on the desk. Not a great look for LAG here in the mode. Can they turn it around? In we go with the boys of Røkkr.
And you gotta get out of this spawn as well. It doesn't matter if it's control or hardpoint. That is your operation at Bance. You're gonna be the man leading that charge. And hey, it's a better break though for LAG. Afro gets dropped as well, and the Guerrillas keeping everything under control.
Everything stays under control now for LAG. Guerrillas with the bodies in the point, and Bance has made it out. Will he be able to make much of this life? This is a heads-up play. Rank play teammates in the future. Wanting to get towards the back line, stunned out. Great work from Exceed. Good timing, good shots. Takes care of business. You've still got map control, LAG.
Yeah, that is spawn knowledge on point as well, just to be able to consider what the timing is going to be for when P2 is open. So LAG off the break, completely on point. Another hard point. They've been struggling a little bit recently, but overall still very strong, especially so on Bagger. But look at that rotation. Afro, the man who was frying earlier today, going to be leading that charge. They got the break towards P2.
Break's good. Back over to Exceed. Nice start from him, 5-2. Daily Pop looking to clear these players out of the inside of Fortress. Rails now where he is. Røkkr got the point. Great shots in Afro. That was outstanding. Now he's got an open lane to work with here. The rest of the teammates trying to make their way through the front, and he is roaming right now. Very common spot to see if you had a heat map right now on Fortress. This part of the map, scorching hot.
And that's actually super unfortunate for Exceed. Instead of the pressure on the back, he wraps the front with his teammates, and they just get picked apart along the way. Røkkr right now holding this P2 hill down. Bance inside the hill does get traded, and it looks like the break through the front that time completely on point from LAG. Trying to hold on, and more importantly for those guys, setting themselves up on rotation.
Doing the best they can. Rotation done. Far right-hand side of the minimap. That's where we go now, to the dreaded statue hardpoint. It giveth and it taketh away. We'll see what happens though now for Røkkr. They'll take these few seconds over towards LAG. They're going to be set up for the good here. This is a great hold. Can LAG soak some time? Spawn's got a bit weird. We'll find out what happens.
Oh, and you got Minnesota reading the pinch as well. The Jonas Siege just going to hold it down from the front. He gives you 3. Arcitys for the 4th, and that is a very strong hold coming out of those 2 members. Gotta make sure you double back and actually pick up the time, but right now, an absolute stranglehold on this hill.
To holding it. No one's getting close. Exceed. No one goes with him. Røkkr now trying to break from the front. Next 30 seconds going to be big. That's a nice 2 kills. Final 2 players on the point. Timing that doesn't work out. Jonas Siege gets 2 more. It's 11-4. Now make it 12 for young Joe as he is cooking here on Bagger.
As easy as it could really get for him, right? 2 different multi-kills. He's able to pick up all of those pieces and 1 clean rotation out of LAG, and now that scoreboard is looking very tough for Minnesota Røkkr. Good news is you're winning the gunfights on rotation. You know that LAG is going to be spawning on the deep right side of the map, but this is not an easy hill to hold. Collecting time on Cannon's got a long way to go.
Long way to go. New hard point up though. Cannons the inside now. Looking for those spawns from Røkkr to be a lot closer than the ones from LAG. They're making their way through not only the gallows now, but looking to hit the front side of the arc building. Here comes the hit from the back. Fame finds himself 1. Can he get the second? No, the pre-fire there, but Jonas is going to be on it. Trays are there. Cammy's in. Should be able to get a few more out of this one. Lovely nade. Oh my! Joe off the top rope. I think I taught him that. We had a little session just before he flew out to Wisconsin. The kid's gross, and he's doing it in at the stats right now. That's 5 in a row. Joe Thieves on 1.
You might be the difference maker there, because Joe is frying Exceed, able to pick up the 2-piece as well, and hard to hold cannons for a reason, and that reason quite literally with Joe Thieves. 17 kills, leading the lobby by a mile, and now helping his boy collect that time inside the point. All things considered, though, with how bad that, like, you know, back Fountain Hill was, it's only a 40-point game.
Yeah, again, anything can happen here on aBeZy. It's a real swing map. We're going to keep this momentum going, though, for LAG. Good work out of Joe Thieves again. 7 in a row now. 19 and 5 for the youngster, as he has quite literally cut Røkkr into pieces. 2 hard points up, though. We go back over to the blacksmith now for the first time here on the map, and this is going to be a tough one to hold indeed. No one there from LAG quite able to get in the point. Here we go. Røkkr trying to find an angle of attack.
I mean, it should show to see though is going to be leading the charge, right? That's an 8 spree now for him. We're only halfway through this game, and the dude already has 20 kills. Talk about some of his teammates coming in with bad vibes. Well, he is turning that truck around. Minnesota have played a series today. They had the hot hand, but Joe Thieves taking it to him.
Really keeping things very much alive in the LAG camp right now. 63 points, all Røkkr have managed to get. Another big win from Joe Thieves here. He's looking to get himself double-digit streaks. He's looking to try to run this one up. 21 and 5 overall. We'll keep an eye on that for a moment, but for now, he's still just slaying his way across map. There's another. Here comes the next. Fame stays alive. The spree comes to a close. On the other side, though, his teammate Exceed on a 7 as well. That's 2 cruise missiles for LAG.
This is where Røkkr have to turn that momentum around, though, right? Start burning some of those cruise missiles and take advantage of the fact that you finally killed Joe on the map. Varsity's, though, going to soften the blow up towards P1, and, well, here comes cruise number 1.
Cruise number 1 connects, takes care of Fame. Open hard point right now. Røkkr scrambling and trying to get themselves closer. Good work there from Afro. Now another point we go. Afro, though, no coverage. Exceed somehow managed to get through that smoke. Fame, though, back onto the point. Starting to get yourself some time now. Minnesota Røkkr not out of this yet.
Oh, yeah, Arcees, you got a trophy down in this back spot. You are going to be posted, but that slow approach towards the hill is coming through. But this has been a sizable amount of time that Røkkr's been able to get in spite of the cruise missile. And the kills are starting to go their way, but Arcees with the big 2, at least to make sure that on rotation, LAG would have the bodies there first. But admittedly, you got guys like Bance might be in position. Joe Thieves, though, ready for it. Dude has 26 kills.
And only 8 deaths. Will he get another kill here? Yeah, he will. Unbelievable stuff. Out of Joe Thieves. A stun connects, and he's hungry for these kills. His teammates clean him up as well. LAG, absolutely disgusting break.
He is making this look like a pub. He is just a walking kill spree at this point. An absurd stat line. Now it's really starting to reflect in the score, because you get the 1 hold you need over on this P2, and maybe actually it doesn't even matter. Finally, you shut Joe Thieves down. That's how Røkkr can find their path to success.
They get in. Arcees with an awkward gunfight towards the back line and towards the break now. Røkkr trying to hold on. Trades are there. Fame, Afro with 2. Lovely work. They hold on. That's 20 seconds. And Assault now for LAG across map. Røkkr are looking for him on the hunt. Cammy doesn't check it. No, they get both. Assault locking down P3.
I mean, that is a 2-piece that literally might be the dagger in this game. I know it's only a 30-point gap, but LAG had the perfect full 60 last time around. Impenetrable was the setup, and now you got Arcees, the cutoff man, getting those entry kills, and by the time you get past them, everyone else from LAG is still completely set up.
Comes a 3-piece for Joe Thieves. All 4 members of Røkkr flying through. 1, 2, oh God! 3, nearly all 4. Joe Thieves, what an animal. Arcees up next, cleans up. As the break is done, it is over, and LAG, they retain control.
You call the future Miles, and he just makes it happen. The chemistry that you two is having unmatched. Right now, a 50-point game. LAG have loved this hill, and Joe Thieves is loving life. The walking 3-piece machine over on this side of the map.
I'll tell you what, though, if there was a Wisconsin franchise spot, this boy would be the poster. He would be the absolute superstar for that roster, because, man, our LAG running the show right now. 34 and 11. The clock's still ticking. Cammy, they somehow trade. We'll take it. Arcees and co trying to break out now. Røkkr, this is the opportunity to turn things around. Full setup here on cannons. Hold the line, boys. Hold the line.
Gonna have to hold this one for a year and a half. Admittedly, if you pull off a full 60, you will be right back in this game. You got Bance playing a super deep angle to try to be the cutoff man, but they've basically gotten through. 2 players now in the back can get up top for LAG, and that means Cammy a lot of directions to look, and it's a aBeZy that's down low there to shut him down.
Afro Afro, head on a swivel, doing a great job finding these players out, kills them all, takes care of business. Open hard point, Cammy back into it. Toe-to-toe with RCTs. Oh, it's an old battle. They're old team. Well, great rivalry amongst the pair of them. But the battle comes to a close, and it's again LAG in the point. Afro, 21 and 21, trying to keep things going. It is so hard for Røkkr to accumulate time here.
I mean, it just is the vast diff, and there is the difference maker. Joda sees another two-piece. He is able to get 37 kills to his name. The difference maker, the MVP in one of the only gunfights he has lost this entire game. Finally, someone for Røkkr able to step up to take him down, but it is only 7 seconds to go. LAG, a cakewalk, map number 1.
Whew. Here comes cruise number 2. No one on the point just yet. Nobody home. Røkkr trying to fly in. This over to Joe. He's in the hard point. Can he get 40 before the end of the map? Røkkr trying to get in there. Over to Exceed. Great shots with the Vaz. Assault to pick up the cross. Oh, that should be it. The final 5 seconds. LAG have come to play here in Madison. What an opening statement from them in the Bagra. OMFG indeed.
And that is the correct energy to bring to the main stage. No complaints, no whining. Joda Thieves, he came to play lights out, literally, from start to finish. The number of double kills, the number of triple kills that kid was able to collect. Maybe the single best performance he has had all year long, and certainly one of the finest we have seen on Bagra.
Absolutely disgusting work from the LAG players there. It's that Joda Thieves run. What a stat line it is. 38 and 15, 32 non-traded. Unbelievable opener there. Bagra can be a tough hardpoint map indeed. Not that tough though when you're shooting like that. Good stuff at LAG. They take the first.
And I mean, you have a player like Cammy, right? First series we had, it seemed like he was back on top form, this time 17 and 30. You have Bance. I mean, he's a Vastnet player, double negative. So Joda Thieves absolutely feasting in that game number 1. And that's a way to set the tone, man. I know there's a lot of conversation about the fact that Minnesota get to play 2 series in a day, get to have a warm-up series on land against like another pro team to get the gun warm. Didn't make a single bit of difference on map number 1.
It did not, and if those of you doubting it, check the highlights. It was mostly Joda Thieves, and with good reason. It was just kills like this all map long. We'll see if they can keep that one going under the search, but for now, we will sit in awe at what an unbelievable individual performance that was, not to mention great work from the rest of the squad. LAG right back at it with a hard point. Word to Nameless. They certainly needed it. They did not look like that for a long time, and the form seems to have returned.
And certainly one of their better maps as well. So I think wheeling and dealing, certainly a bagger that they like to play on for the hard point, and even another 3-piece that you were able to call in advance. Just the fry men, they get the easy setups, they get the rotations that they want. So I know Joda Thieves getting a lot of love for the kills, but you got Assault picking up the 2 pieces to set yourself up. You had the first time on that back statue hill, it was Arcees with the early rotations as well. So really the AR setup, Joe, he knocked them all down.
He certainly did. What a team performance there as well from LAG. Back at it. They're in hardpoint. And they needed that turnaround because things were getting real ugly. For a squad that we heralded as the best respawn team at the start of the year, way back in what, North Carolina. Certainly have changed quite a lot, but that's right. Røkkr, Search and Destroy's on its way. You broke the curse in the last series. Can you keep something going here? You're going to need it. Look at this.
Moss, I don't know if you can hear it, but through my headset, the entire map
really
1,
loud.
it's been non-stop. Even with like Joda Thieves kind of popping pieces, the crowd has not slowed down a single bit. And trying to give the team the energy for the map number 2, they have broken their curse. That 11 map loss streak they had in Search and Destroy, they looked clean on Mercado. Now we get to see if they can carry it through on El Estilo.
Madison, Wisconsin, dumb lit. Let's find out what happens though. On stage, very, very different looks. Again, you see Exceed there. Again, parting these final moments. You've got game plan here in Search and Destroy. We're going to see exactly how this one plays out. But that's a ton of momentum coming off of that Bagra victory. They've got to be feeling fantastic after that one. The home buff hasn't quite hit LAG yet, as they've got to be feeling great. We'll see what Røkkr can do.
Slow things out as well for El Estilo. So.
Yeah, right. But once you win that first Search and Destroy, once you rip the Band-Aid, once you pop the top of the Pringles, you should be good, right? You just don't stop, surely.
Well, it's kind of an interesting question as well, because we're going to LSELO, where you have a lot of like creative possibilities, a lot of options of how you want to play, pull out the sniper, make moves on every single side of the map. They were getting creative on Mercado. It might be some crazy stuff they might have on LSELO. So excited to watch Røkkr play, excited to watch Fame as well. Had like the second best debut we've seen in the CDL of any rookie of all time. So Fame looked fantastic, had double digits the last time we saw him on Mercado. We'll see what he could pull off on LSELO.
Indeed, what a debut he has been. To keep it going in one whole day as well against this level of play, to see how it fares. But this is the look between Afro and Exceed going into Search and Destroy. This is just this season overall. Both of them putting up impressive KDs. But for me, the big difference maker there, it is going to be that opening duel win. Afro has been the man for the first blood. 90% of it for his team. We'll see if he can't keep that going here. It's a stat we look at all the time. First bloods, if you get that first kill, do you end up winning the round? There is a statistical advantage to getting the job done. We'll see if it can pay off here for the boys at Røkkr.
And honestly, probably one of the crazier things about that for Afro, 19%, you're going to be borderline top 5 in the league with a rate like that. But also, through stage 3, you're going on an 8-loss streak at one point, or 11, excuse me. And Afro still has those numbers that are that sizable. So when he's on point, it is even further beyond that. So a menace on the map, a player to look out for. But obviously, we saw what the SMGs were doing on the flip side of map number 1. Going to be very difficult, I would say, for Afro to try to turn it around.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you there in Madison and those of you watching online, we're ready to roll now into our LSELO Search and Destroy. Map number 2, the record not very good there for Røkkr, but now that they've managed to get a win under their belt, a brand new look for the roster here. Fame has injected some form of life, the rebirth of Røkkr here after Major 3. Let's see how Major 4 fares for them. We're going to be very, very hard on the scrutiny after this LSELO. Let's get it.
And I gotta say, I was told Madison, Wisconsin was the party capital of the world. It seemed like a crazy statement, but these guys have been bonkers, literally non-stop since that map 1 kicked off. So they're trying to keep things up, even on a map like a CeeLo that could be a little slow, but Røkkr, a ton of map control, already making moves.
Here we go, MCPR up by the hillside here on LSELO. Tagged up, back it up, Exceed. I love this, the reach out though. Fearless, Cammy has got him down to 23. Not enough to get the kill though. As we're going to see a lot more shuffling towards that entry point to the A-bomb site as well.
And there's just no real openings on the map. I mean, you're trying to go out towards this B side, but Fame is going to be there. And, well, Fame has a big responsibility ahead of him. Able to get at least 1 kill to trade out for the 3v3, but Shotzzy is able to get behind him. Should be there for the cleanups. The B-bomb site wide open, and Joe has not lost a single step.
Not missed it whatsoever. And this is a great setup right now. Afro is going to try to cross that field with a sub in hand. He's waiting for dead silence as well. Here comes the entry. Oh, spots the rifle. Does. Takes care of the sniper. 2v2.
Yeah, this is where you turn on the burners. You got to start to fly because you got a lot of map control that you need to try to reclaim that space. And Afro pops the detonate, making moves. 25 seconds. They can pull this off.
Trying to hit it. Into the site. Oh, Thieves cleans them both up there. Wonderful crossfire on the bomb site.
And he
Solid
got
bit of execution there from the Røkkr boys, but not enough chance.
And the energy in the pop, and Thieves is still there as well. 3 kills in round number 1 and the bomb plant. This man can do no wrong. The setup nice and clean as well, but for a map, at least off the opening break, where it looked like there was no real openings, no avenues of attack for LAG, they found a way, just bullied their way through, and again, so far, looking unstoppable.
Only 1 round done. Receives 3 there. Let's see what happens though for Røkkr now attacking. Bomb in the hands of Bance as is tradition. Fame there looking over towards that field side over from what we call top white, and he might be able to catch a Thieves out who's used dead silence to get in the back lines here. Oh dear, this is awkward timing. He's pumped the brakes.
How? Hello?
What is
hello? What happened? What the? I've never seen anything like that in my life in Call of Duty. Is that how Thieves is trying? He has active camo?
He's got active camo? No. He must have. There must have been a blue dot involved there as Fame. 2020 vision, maybe not. But either way, it's a 2v2. Bance and Cammy, Exalt and Exceed. We'll see you on Reddit.
I don't know. Fame went from one of the best CDL debuts to going blind in the meantime. That is absurd, but it's also a B plant for a 2v2, so Røkkr do have the advantage. You've killed the invisible man.
Not over yet. Good spot to be in now for Røkkr. Shoes in the other foot. LAG though, here they come. Assault, he's going to hit that top wall. Good tags. Bance can stay alive from this spot. No hope for Exceed. He's got a long way to go to catch this kill out. Will they keep an eye on the bomb, though? Here we go.
That should honestly do it. Cammy was able to watch the cross the entire time. And yet, just going to gun him down. Set up into 2v2. Very clean. Bance, who was on top of that cliff. No, Cammy's watching the cross, has his bag, keeping him nice and safe. And Røkkr able to get on the board. We got to replay this. Yeah, I mean, look, Fame's eyes apparently work. I just don't understand. It's excusable in this moment, but by here, come on, man. What is going on? He must have been the most focused player of all time. Yeah, that is insane.
He was locked in, man. You would assume the guy on your side of the map position like that is surely friendly. He didn't see a red dot. He didn't see a blue dot. Just whatever, man. We'll pick that one apart to death later on. But for now, LAG, they're going to fly forward, try to get themselves in on towards that A bomb site. And for now, yeah, just get back in there, lads. Good luck.
Well, I mean, this has been left completely open for Joe to Thieves. Not going to waste any time. This would be a bomb plant for free. He's planning it so you can check it from up top. You got guys like Bance, though, on the flank. Arsenes, though, with the read. So already a massive advantage in this round for LAG.
Great start. Great start indeed. Bomb still planted. Ticking away. Numbers here is Cammy. He's popped dead. He's trying to make his way in towards the back line. He's got quite far in. He might be able to crack the door. And that's going to be it. Now pump the brakes. Anyone upstairs? Exceed finds one. Exalt is going to read it perfectly. 20 seconds to go. All on a Fame. And Deceives reads him. Guns him to bed. The score is 2-1.
I didn't even have to break a sweat for that round. All honesty, for LAG. Bomb site was given up completely for free. Seems like the crux of the round was on, you know, the onus was on Bance on the flank with Dead Sounds to try to make a play. As soon as RCDs takes him down, the round at that point, nearly impossible. You see the setup, right? Exceed snaking over on the back bar. Heady, he can just call out every cross for his teammates and simply nowhere to go there for Røkkr. So 2 rounds on offense, I'd say, for LAG. Pretty clean. See if Røkkr can respond.
2-1, slow but surely creeping forward now. LAG. S&D's been a lot stronger for them. It's Fame moving and shaking. Tagged up. Maybe got a little carried away after the first series, but out of Bance trying to win this toe-to-toe against Exceed. Lovely bit of work there. Røkkr fighting back. Joe Deceives, though, cuts him down. Oh my god, the hip fire. So much damage now. Last man up, Fame. 1v2 against 2 of the most storied assault rifle players in Call of Duty history. What's he got?
You have to imagine, yeah, Assault's going to be playing up top. They know they're going to have this bomb down, so Fame's got to go and collect, but that door opens. Assault should see this entire way through, and yeah, a heady like that, a power position in the hands of a world champ. Simply no hope. LAG keeping that lead going. Haven't lost a single step.
And that's the way it goes. Great shots there from Adam Garcia. Takes care of business. 4-1 overall. We'll see if LAG can keep this momentum going. They have started to drown Røkkr. As CeeLo, it's a tough one, Chance. It's a lot slower. It's no Mikado.
I mean, we say it's slower. Joe Dashy is playing at a different pace, right? I mean, he was flying in those rounds, ready for the challenge of it up top. So 7-2 after dropping, what, 37, 38 kills on map number 1. He's trying to keep things going as Exceed looking to collect a scout for his first blood, but so far Bance is going to be a little bit safe, as obviously LAG completely slowed the pace down, waiting for that first pick.
Joe Deceives behind bar, definitely not of age in the United States, but it doesn't stop him serving up some shots. Cammy tags him, backs on up. No problem for now. You're going to let this play develop slowly. He's moving. He's trying to bait the play. And you can see those purple arrows. Not a whole lot of movement chance. They're still holding this position.
Good reads on Bance, at least to get a couple tags in on the guy on site, so you don't expect him to play too quickly. You got Afro there for the trades, but as the SMG is down low, but you just get picked. It's the sniper that delivers, but if you kill Joe, there's always hope.
We go. Ooh, Aussie's managing to catch out Afro. Tagged up. 25 seconds remain. 2v2. It's on Fame and Cammy. Assault's got himself close to the bomb site. He should be able to stretch plant this. Yeah, gets it down. Aussie's trying to back him up from outside. Looking for the usual positions. That top bar side. That's where you want to be for the check. Oh, Cammy, good timing. Makes it a 2v1.
Oh, he's got the Dead Silence pops. You got Arsenes making moves. Finds the bug, gets the reset, and can get out of dodge. And RC's taking the full wrap. Once again, him versus the rookie.
Oh, but with the timing, Fame reads it perfectly this time round. Right place, right time. That'll be the round. Bounce back from Røkkr.
And I think it's just nice to see that Fame can see people on those steps. Worked out this time around, so avoids the deja vu fate. Rookie gets the clutch, gets Røkkr back in the mix to try to hopefully for those guys even the odds. But look, he can see, it's perfect.
Yeah, once you can see, no problem. Good stuff there from Fame. Finally gets the clutch. Madison, Wisconsin certainly enjoying the show so far. One round separating these two teams. As LAG, they have been exceptionally strong in this search and destroy. As strong as Fame is right now with these little muscle-ups.
Great core strength as well, harder than it looks, but of course the square up is going to be down low in that A site. Here comes the hit from Røkkr.
Trevy's going to put in overtime there. Thieves posted up close, exceeded in the other doorway. That A-bomb site is a kill box. You do not want to enter that one, and Røkkr won't be. You can see Thieves behind the couch, exceed by the doorway. Yeah, no one's getting in there without taking a bullet or two. So, Røkkr will take that bomb elsewhere. Play this a little slower. Arstees has the back line covered. Bance gets away with his life.
Yeah, you saw actually a little bomb switch there coming through. Bance gets rid of it, hands it to Afro so he can try to make the play. But Assault in the meantime has got a first blood, and Bance might be behind enemy lines, but that dead silence runs out. And this is not easy to make a play, but he's got at least ears on Assault.
He's got ears on Assault, but he's not looking in that direction right now. Here we go. Into the bomb site. Quick check. Hipfire cleans up one. Thieves in the back. Bance finds two. The bomb there, the immediate transition of it was B, but wait for it. Cammy's got to clear the field first. Wait a minute. No, Arcee somehow slips behind Bance in a moment of sheer chaos. 10 seconds. Assault last man left alive. It's a 1v2. It moving fast, and Røkkr strike first.
And there we go. Cammy protected his boy. A confusing moment when Assault was able to, or Arcees rather, was able to get down low, but Cammy and Bance, chemistry on point. Two players that have been working together for years, and once again over towards B seems to be where they favor those 2v engagements.
Man, they read that play and they called it so fast as well. Like, we're going to be quick as soon as they got those kills on the site. And Arcees of all people, but he was over there. He nearly caught Bance out with an awkward hip fire moment. That would have been nuts, but what an equalizer there. Here we go. Røkkr on defense, LAG bomb in hand, and they are close towards A.
And LAG have been pretty on point. Most of their attacking rounds have mixed things up as well. Looks like they're going to be stacking up down low, both those SMGs to work that A site. Afro again up top. This is Røkkr, the second time they've done it. Giving up the bomb site for free and trying to make plays on the flanks, but they have never found a window of opportunity. The AR's always posted for Guerrillas.
Oh my, on the bomb site, once again, it's Thieves exceed. Afro doesn't land a bullet. His teammates there to back him up though. His Fame dives in looking for the trade. Does get it. 2v1. 30 seconds to go, and there's the wall bang. Easy peasy there for LAG. They take the lead.
And I mean, Røkkr, again, just trying to work those flanks when they're on the defensive rounds, but getting it picked apart left and right. Both Arcees and Assault have been delivering those long-range gunfight wins, and you got the SMGs. If you're just giving up those plants for free, letting them corner up, I mean, they're guaranteed to at least trade out the kills that are coming through. So another comfortable round right there for LAG.
Whew. It's a spicy map. It's a spicy one for sure. Here we go. Røkkr on offense again. Bance with that bomb, and we are soaring towards the B bomb site. Assault going to be the only man with eyes on. Here comes the reinforcements. Arstees over the top. Nade's going to be there, but Afro with the TAC 56 in hand is not going to be too phased by it.
Oh, those are great shots coming through from Assault as well. Not an easy gunfight to win, but it's pretty much stopped the push, and now you got guys like Thieves. No wasted time to get in position. He is in your top window. He is going to be a thorn in your side, and if that B hit doesn't work out, you don't have map control, but Bance finds at least a small opening on the tower side of the map.
I love this again. That bomb's got options. Afro, patience pays off in the form of that kill. Traded out immediately. Good work by Thieves. Makes it a 3v2. He and Arstees now with their backs against the wall.
He's so quick, dude, just to get out at his lightning speed for the man with double-digit kills already. But the bomb goes down. 2v3 clutch from LAG. But if you've watched Joe play, you might be a believer.
You definitely might be a believer. Fames to the bar side. Oh, RCC's are good shots. Trying to create an opening for his teammate. He does. Sends in Joe. He cleans up one. Looking towards the bomb site now. Great tags in Bance. Will he soften this one up enough to get the Joe to Thieves in there? No, he doesn't. It's on the Cammy. The back and forth now. The 1v1. Bance wins it. Man, these rounds are tight.
And that is a fantastic chow for Bance towards the end. Cammy, again, dude, those two always on point with the teamwork of covering each other's crosses, making sure they're set up for the crossfire as well. So I think Bance and Cammy, if those two are the last ones alive, always that playmaking potential and making sure that that 3 versus 2 doesn't slip away from them. On point with the little comeback Røkkr have had. I think down 3-1, now with the advantage.
It's exciting to see that Minnesota Røkkr team playing with such sort of chemistry. We haven't seen that in a long time here in the MW2 season. Here we go, though. This to be a spicy start. Stun check lands that player in bar. Afro's up close and personal. You got Bance overwatching him here on defense. We'll see what LAG can do to break this setup.
And this is basically the I don't want to give up the bomb plan for free. If you try to make moves around sight, Afro can hear this. He can jump on you. There's the first blood. Gets away as well because he had the teammate there for the help.
Go to Thieves now. Is he going to enter the site alone? Stun's going to land. Backs up. Cammy there. Pushes him in. Taking care of business. Røkkr. What a decisive round.
And that is just a beautiful adjustment coming through, right? Instead of working those long, deep flanks, Cammy's playing tighter inside. Instead of giving up the bomb plants for free, Afro and Bance working together through the dead center of the map. Afro times the first blood perfectly. Bance there to cover his boy to make sure he doesn't get traded. And that is around like clockwork on defense for Minnesota Røkkr. A very dangerous word to say, Mars.
Careful, son. It's a family show. Mace is up, though. Røkkr 5-4. Map point. Looking to equalize here in the series. LAG, they've been slowed somewhat. We'll see what they've got here on defense. This is, again, to force the final round here in the Search and Destroy.
If you have Bance with a TAC 56 in hand, you know it's going to be a very slowly played round for Minnesota. But he got a little bit of intel. Stun check on Exceed. You know he's in the corner. He's going to stun back, so a little bit of information on both sides. But now he's 20 HP. Røkkr, question is, do you want to jump on this? RC's just trying to cover his boy. And it looks like able to be successful. No trades on Exceed just yet. Still a 4 versus 4.
Slowly but surely. We're back on the inside of aBeZy here in the warehouse. Sol has that B side of the map covered. Exceed's ears are going to be doing all the work over towards that A side, and we're in. That's the go button. Joe to see you soaring forward now, looking for the corner, looking for the angle, catches himself one, snaps onto a teammate, snaps onto the next one, and the trades are down. It's a 2v1, all down to Assault, looking to force the final round. The damage has been dealt to Cammy, but Cameron McGilligan absolutely soaring. The Flying Scotsman there to get the final kill. And that is the equalizer here in the series.
And what a bounce back for Minnesota in Search and Destroy. Taking that home buff crowd to full effect, winning both their S&Ds on the day, but obviously had to dig a little bit deeper for that one compared to the Mercado, but the adjustments completely on point, figuring out while they were losing those rounds on defense and figuring out the different strats they needed to bring to the table. Completely on point there, and he didn't even need fame to be the fry man. As soon as he opened his eyes, the rounds were going a little bit better.
Cammy certainly was the champion for Røkkr there. They're in the search. GG's. Just over 10 minutes to see that one come down to a 6-4. Røkkr. Hey, if you'd have told me that they were the worst Search and Destroy team in the league as of last week, I would have been surprised. After what we've seen today, they have bounced back with aplomb. GG's to them again, 6-4. They tie up the series as we now stay on aBeZy. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gents. Keep your shoes off. We're staying here. We're playing control.
And I'll be honest, I am a little bit worried for Minnesota on this map because I know LAG lost the map number 2, but Joe DeCease was still frying. And SMGs on this map, when they hit like the go button, they can absolutely take over and fry. So a lot of attention is going to be paid to me for that SMG battle. And I know Bance double negative on map 1. Got to step it up.
Got to step it up indeed. We'll see if they can get that one done. Again, as Madison, Wisconsin gets a little lit, they're going to go get a quick break and have a drink. So are we. When we come back, we're playing control. We're staying on aBeZy, ladies and gents. We'll see you in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back. It's time to get map number 3 underway, and Madison is absolutely popping. During the break, I did hear that this crowd may be louder than a few of the majors we've already had this year, which is absolutely insane to say, but I believe it. LAG, Minnesota Røkkr, map number 3. Let's get it.
Well, just to clarify, pound for pound, right? Obviously, it's just like some full online matches. There's more sizable crowds we've had, but these guys are nuts. They've literally been nonstop the entire time. Even when we're not on broadcast, they've been going crazy. They're having a blast, and it's hard not to. Mind, we were playing Rage Against the Machine in the downtime. I'm dumb lit at this point.
Absolutely turned. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Ashworth is twisted for this control. 8-0 on Elasilo for Røkkr. That was a different look, though. That was attached to the lineup. Let's see how Fame fares today. What a crazy day of COD this has been.
Also, very much worth pointing out, they have not played this map since stage 2, so it has been a long time since someone's been willing to square up with Minnesota on it, and maybe a bad decision. You can see a nice little start already for Minnesota Røkkr.
Bance, no aim, no problem. Afro taking care of business down by Kicks. As we're roaming. Taking shots at range, though. Joe deceives, takes care of that. Just a minute now to go. Minnesota Røkkr trying to keep LAG off the point here, and they're doing a wonderful job of that so far. No one that close. The only one there is going to be Exceed, number 6 on the minimap. He's playing on that top window side and all. Oh, now this is a look. This is the opportunity, and there it is. We're on B.
Yeah, you got Cammy trying to be the cutoff man, but is Joe Deceives the first one he's going to deal with, and he is getting spot up and tagged along the way. That is a full stack with that progress flying through on B, and Cammy, by the time he gets here, might just be a little bit too late. Able to take down 2, and those players get forced off point. Minnesota Røkkr kill everyone but Joe. They've held on.
They hold on. Fame, nice shots at range. You see where the counterattack is coming from now from LAG. They're going towards A. All of those arrows soaring across the map. It is so much damage at B there, though. Just about 30 seconds to go. You're on A. It's going to be a slow and steady capture until the stack comes in, and here we go. Potential 3-man here from LAG.
Yeah, you see, it looks like the decision from Røkkr. Honestly, like halfway chalk this up. If you can get the kills, that's fine. Take them, but much more interested in defending B long term. So no time wasted for LAG. They might have gotten trapped over by that B zone, but the instant A capture after the fact and plenty of time to work with.
Absolutely instant. As soon as they got on it, only took 1 attempt, perfect stack, job done. 1 minute 20. 1 segment remaining at B and lots of lives to get the job done. Over to Bance. Probably the right gun in the wrong place. Sadly, there is Assault. He's got eyes on, cleans him up. Exceed now through the backline. Afro's got to find as many kills as he possibly can. You're buying as much time as possible to get Bance off spawn. And they're going to bully him. They are going to beat the snot out of him as he tries to escape that spawn. Once again, no chance. Afro, the man of the moment.
Yeah, you got Minnesota just desperate to clear their base, and it is going to be a long time before they're able to accomplish it. LAG are just crawling around the middle of the map, but there's Cammy, delivers them from all. Killer Cam in full force. Another highlight reel play, his 5th of the day.
How's he doing it? Where was this Cammy all season long? 35 seconds on the clock. LAG trailing in the life count. 1 segment still. As soon as you get on it, it's going to cause problems. Here we go. We're into the red. Check every corner. Exceeds tweaking, shooting dead bodies. As Røkkr are lined up on the defense. 20 to go.
And it's just that full line on the top side of the map, so they have everything covered for the moment. And you have LAG, almost the funnel system to try to swing out and take these players down. Afro dancing with the devil, and he is buying his teammates so much time. There's only 7 seconds left. LAG, you got to hop on the point, but there is nowhere to go. Dropped 4 in the feed. Minnesota Røkkr get round 1.
It was a little ugly, but we'll take it. Røkkr secure the round. The crowd is sick. We gotta do this every show. We gotta do this every time. Are you hearing me, teams? Are you hearing me?
It genuinely is. It is so good to be here.
All right, Cammy, he's having a good time being there as well. What a transformation we are seeing out of Røkkr. Can they keep it going? LAG respawn prowess has only skipped a beat for a moment. Let's see if they can get back on it here in this round. They will be defending.
Looks like a potential B hit, or maybe just middle of the map being worked right now for Minnesota Røkkr. So looking for the entry salvo kills. And players getting sent into the mix, and Cammy, no turning there. LAG, the SMG's down low, ready to be in the mix.
Contest. Gonna come to a close at a moment. Bance cut down. Great defensive work there from LAG. And now the frontline push forward. Exceed the Deady play. Easy reads, clean moves. No one there to stop him. And Cammy gets taken care of. 1 minute to go.
Oh, Exceed's gonna be dancing with him too, right? Gets over to the stairwell, not easy to clear out. He's doing damage with the nades along the way. The repositioning so fast, Exceed basically doing laps around your base. Jodeci is down low as well. And this is just the root of all evil. You can't get out of your spawn. You're getting picked apart along the way. Can't be the only player to get out, but can't even take down Assault, at least not for the moment. So a lot of problems right now Minnesota trying to solve.
They're struggling. Here comes the step. Cammy's waiting for the boys to show up, and once they do get here, it's going to help out. But for the now, they're all getting banged up. Over to Afro, gets in the point and help out for a second. You're trying to keep those defenders at bay. There's the contest and Exceed. His body's all up in the air, but what a snap second from Cammy. Disgusting shots. The third.
Oh my God.
Way, Cammy. I don't believe what I'm seeing. He's seen number 4 as well.
The only man that was able to get out of the spawn turns into the heroics towards the end to get that A zone captured. Minnesota Røkkr, plenty of pressure on, a minute and a half to work with. And so far, 0 progress over towards B, and Cammy eventually does get shut down. So LAG don't quite have the map spread. They don't have the pressure up past the field side of the map. So about a 50-50 battle for this B.
Bance having a tough one, 3 and 12 from him. It's not stopping his boys too much, though. He's trying to create these opportunities for them. The info man, 8 and 9 out of Afro as well, slowly but surely creeping their way towards the speed zone. LAG have got a great setup through mid, and now they're going to start sending out those little probes, finding the weaknesses in Røkkr's approach, finding those kills.
And I know we can't see Afro's mouth right now, but his tongue is going to be out. This man is focused, ready to jump on this point. A couple players on the deep side of the map. Afro going to be trying to spot the feet underneath the truck, but he just made it right next to the zone. LAG, though, have been very passive. Haven't made a ton of noise, but you get caught on the flank as well. Man advantage right now for Minnesota.
Oh, we heard that. Trophies are in. Oh no, Exceed walks out into trouble, and Cammy finds another kill. Cammy finally gets taken care of, and it's a nice bit of work from us. He's the tags though. Afro with attack. First segment gone. Bance now looking to help out. Making the way towards the point is Thieves. Holy moly, that boy is unkillable. Cammy gets it. 10 to 15, 40 seconds.
Yeah, Joe is simply built different, and right now it's only 9 lives remaining as well. The time is ticking. Minnesota desperate for the 1 extra push, but now you got players like Exceed pushed up on the map, so you got to deal with the flanks, you got to deal with the head glitches, you got to deal with the fact that Minnesota, every single player is falling. Afro has his work cut out for him. He is the only man alive near this zone. It's going to be a long time before he can get any help.
Exceed reads the players off spawn. Just about 10 seconds to go. Beautiful work here from LAG. We're not over there yet, though. Afro has the ability to double back on towards the point. Will he get there in time? He's got to make moves now, son. Fly forward, gets the kill onto the point, stops it. 1.9. There's a stack. Oh, the nades, the trophy a little too short. Are they able to get the second segment? Yeah. Are they able to get the third? Holding it down. Arcees gets killed. I don't believe what we're seeing. Stack it up. I cannot. What is happening? What the hell? What was the lineup? What just happened?
They end up in a crossfire, but they almost pulled water out of a rock for that moment. A little bit of that Cammy magic just to capture A, maybe a little bit of that Afro magic to work that B zone, but at the end of the day, all that just to be tied up on ticks for that potential defensive battle towards the end. But either way, LAG, hey, it's a nail biter. They still got the dub.
Almost popped a blood vessel if they managed to get that capture in LAG. It was a fraction of a second to win the defensive round. Here we go, though. Røkkr back on defense. What the hell?
Oh, and they're playing this like it's search and destroy, right? No pressure towards the middle of the map from Minnesota, but good news is there's no zone down low in the middle. So Exceed gonna have to choose where he wants to flank, and it looks like LAG maybe debating and leaning towards this B zone off the rip. You see, Thieves is able to get a pick, and Exceed right now drawing a lot of attention, but for the moment, the reinforcements aren't here, but these SMGs have opened up the map for Guerrillas.
This SMG is causing problems. The Guerrillas now running around, having a good time. As Thieves on a 3. Because he is straight monkeying right now. CDL 3 as well. Gets himself at least 1 more. Can't snap on Afro. Good work there from Røkkr on the defense. 1 segment of B, long gone.
And that was a lot of work and a lot of kills that LAG were able to get just for Afro to swing back in and shut him down. So Røkkr stabilized, plenty of pressure out towards this A zone. Afro's got the Deddy popped in position for the flank. Timing belt doesn't go his way, doesn't check every corner, but at least the trades are enough to be in that Røkkr maintaining that map control.
And it's Deddy, no active camo. Clock still open again. And it's rolling. Cammy back into the point. Can't win it against Nasties here. Lovely shots. That's the 3-man stack. 2-man. I take it back. 1 on A. 2 on B right now for the boys of LAG as they are working B. Can Bance get there in time? These kills are huge. Great coverage from Assault. Good snaps. And that's going to secure the point. And the pinch is there. Oh boy. LAG. They are roaming across LSCLO now.
And he had the spot trap set up as well. If Arcees gets this kill, this could be a dagger, and at the very least, he's able to stay alive. So Røkkr always going to have have Arcees in the back of your mind. And if he gets an extra kill, that'll be a cruise.
Patience from Bance. Ooh, might not pay off here. Tags in from Nasties, just trying to keep these players pinned back. Here comes Cammy. Cammy gets killed. Bance taken care of as well. Nasties, great shots. Just about a minute to play. Life count even.
And that cruise missile could go a long way, and I know Bance right now feeling the pain. I think 7 and 21 in the kills column, so right now Røkkr trying to pick up a little bit of that slack, but it's the A zone. Røkkr looking to defend. They have a little bit of pressure. You get Cammy up top. You get plenty of players on this side of the map. You got to avoid that spawn trap because players like Arcees are starting to move in position.
What a nade from Exceed. Arcees now on the pinch. Bance gets a couple of shots in, and he is not having fun on this game. Over to Afro. Trying to slow down this hit. He's moving, waiting for the boys to show up for the reinforcements. Arcees immediately right off spawn. He's bullying him. He's bullying Bance. Cammy now alive and kicking, getting in towards the point. Gets them off it for a second, 20 to go.
Yeah, poor Bance. I almost feel bad at this point. It's just getting picked apart off spawn is not fun, but 15 seconds left. LAG, it's going to be at least 2 players working this flank, and that is not the way to start, so Exceed now has to lead the charge.
Leading the charge, essentially alone. Final 5. There's the contest. Cammy, though, in a perfect spot to read this one out. Gets taken care of. It's not over yet. Got to take care of the contest. It's on the Fame. Here come the rest of Røkkr. We're stacked up. If you get these kills, this could go the way of LAG, but Fame finds another pick. Here he goes in the flank. Taken care of. The contest is still alive and well. It comes down to Bow. Cammy over the top. That's the kill. That should be the round. Go to Thieves. Dives in. Man. What a crazy game of LSCLO this is.
Those are some calm fist bumps coming out at the end of that round as well, because LAG absolutely putting on the pressure, but a defensive shootout for the moment. Either zone get captured first, both teams able to lock down either one, and they need to clutch up and go big. So Minnesota, nice little advantage, trying to maintain that perfect record they have on LSCLO control. 8-0 overall, looking for their 9th.
Here we go. One more for Røkkr. Take the lead in the series. LAG. He bounced this one back. We'll see how the rest of the round goes, but I'm fascinated to see what Ben's stat line is going to end up at. 10 and 24. Turning it around in this round already.
Yeah, I want to see his damage and his assist numbers after the game, because there might be an untold story here in the stat line. But right now, the pressure on the A zone. He's cornered up, ready to go. You got Cammy up top, radio tower, just to support him. So he's got a little bit of help that he needs, but still without too much pressure on the point. It's going to be a slow A zone capture.
This is a perfect setup, though, on this A zone. It's going to take some time. He's got a bit of a wrap. Here comes the players off spawn. Beautiful work out of Røkkr once again, holding this down. Nasties tagged up. Job done. Second segment out the way. We're going to see A taken clean care of here. Røkkr, what an opener.
An extra assist to the pile as well for Ben Bance. Now trying to lead that charge down low and gets the trade on Exceed. Now his job is just to stay alive and be as annoying as possible. Or maybe gun the next player down and close but no cigar. Arcees from Top Cliff is able to drop him as the map effectively gets to reset. Cammy the opportunity maybe for a flank, but you got guys like Joe Deceive in your base as well. So there's going to be chaos on LSCLO just for a moment.
Pistol, good shots from Cammy. 1 minute 30-ish remaining here as we're trying to get closer towards that point. Cammy spree comes to an end. Streaks now from FaZe. Going to soften these players up as best he can. It's the naughty players at the backline. That's what he's going for. It's succeed. You take care of those sort of anchor positions. Now you're going to fly forward. Assault trying to keep the point safe. The wall bang not quite there yet. Joe Deceives. Oh, he eats it. That's 2 dead. Bance and Fame find their kills. Over to RC's on the point. Oh, man. And he's a brick wall of defense every single time. Locks it down. Can he get another? Yeah, he can. That is Daddy Alec in fine form. LAG remains strong.
And that left side of the map has been his. Completely locked it down on defense and still has a decent bit of pressure on. Guys like Fame picking up kills in the feed, but Minnesota, obviously, most of them in their spawn. Fame's the first guy to deal with it. You at least get traded, but Minnesota, that's 3 players. They can surge towards this B zone.
Trying to make some of that. Big wins from Assault. Wow, nice shots. Joe Deceives close and personal, cleans them up, gets his players off the point. RC's now investing in the streaks, but it's towards the spawners now. The rest of his squad have done a great job clearing out that B zone. 13 lives apiece, 40 seconds.
And you still got to clear your base as well. Assault getting the kills on the wing side of the map. Joe Deceives is going to be down low, and as long as LAG just keep the pace slowed down and don't even let them get to the point, they're going to have a good time. But a couple players fall, exceed on the flank, a lot of players to shoot in the back.
Oh, he gets the shots in the back, but he doesn't quite get the kill. Looking for attack on the floor there. Over to Joe Deceives. Off spawn, into the feed. Takes care of Fame. On the capture though, nice hip fire there on Afro. Can he get 3 out of it? No, he can't. Bance staying alive. RC's and Assault, they get the kills, they clean the zone. LAG looking to force the final round.
And I can't quite tell if that take has actually gotten through or not. No, but it's getting decapped, so the extra pressure is not there. A defensive battle thus far, and maybe a last-ditch effort for Minnesota, but too many corners to check, not enough time on the clock, and no miracle gunfights being won. LAG lock it down on defense. That'll be 4 for 4.
Wow. Final round. Quite a ridiculous game of control. Let's see how we go. Defense. I mean, defense, offense, it seems that all open here on LSilo. We'll leave it up to the gameplay. Stats be damned for now. Here we go.
I don't know exactly who's going to get the draw. I mean, LSilo is like a 60-40 map in terms of attacking a defensive round, so you can absolutely pull off offensive wins, but both of these teams have been very clean, and it will be LAG on defense for the final round. So, Røkkr, this is your moment. You've been creative in Search and Destroy, right? Maybe an opportunity to find a little bit extra here on this final attacking round.
An immense amount of damage dealt on the approach. Send in the subs, try to clean these players up. RC's and Assault, the ARs, they're cleaning house. Afro, though, manages to sneak in. The other A in this fight. Wow, gets himself 2. One more hit to be had. Knives up, he's thinking about it. Smooth moves as the West Midlands finest keeps the capture going on A.
Hey, you got pressure on both these zones, by the way. Bance was maybe toying with the idea of working towards B, but he's going to have to turn into the cutoff man. There's an extra kill to the pile, but he gets dropped before he can make something happen. A little flashy play from Afro, but doesn't buy you too much on the map. You are right back to square one as Minnesota Røkkr trying to force this through B, but still a long way to go.
Røkkr are battling tooth and nail, trying to get closer and closer towards the B zone. You clear up AC, now things get a little hot. Bance the man to get the kill. Exceed flying through, can't get it done. Afro there on the other side. You're on B, the slow capture begins.
Assault, though, on the flank is able to pick up these extra kills, so you're always down an extra man, and Assault is there to pick up 2, so now it's the SMGs by their lonesomes on this zone, and that is going to be a slow capture as the reinforcements are trying to get back in the mix. And honestly, Minnesota Røkkr did a nice job to at least attempt to stay alive, but now Exceed again shooting you in the side. Røkkr unable to get this pressure on B.
So they can't stop him. Thieves takes care of business as well. Beautiful work, LAG. 35 seconds remaining. Assault now by the hillside, taking care of the spawners. Complete and total map coverage right now from the Guerrillas. 30 seconds to go.
I mean, this has just been straight up suffocating on this map. You are desperate to get any sort of control. Minnesota going to force it to the A zone. Joe Deceives, though, going to force it back down. 35 kills in the quick rotation. Flying back over towards field. Number of kills where he has just shot players in the back or shot players with knives out. Joe Deceives can do no wrong.
And here comes the streaks. It's a wide open point for now. These players desperately scrambling to stay alive. Over towards A they go, but the cruise is coming that way too, baby. Here we go. Trophy's in position. You stay alive for a moment. Can Nasti's now dive on towards the zone and end the map right here, right now?
I I mean, you just need any extra kill that LAG gets is just going to be massive for the rest of this round. I know you get an extra minute, but it is only 9 lives remaining. And right now you see LAG just setting up the trap, trying to keep these players pinned down because every kill is going to go a long way.
Here we go. 1 more minute to play. Nerves of unwavering still from Joe to Thieves right now. Fame on the other side of that door. Looking for the kills. Exceed's going to be the man to start things off, and already the pressure is starting to be relieved from LAG.
I mean, that's just such calm gameplay as well. I mean, Joe Thieves has truly taken his time to stay in position. So LAG for the moment, not making any mistakes, but that's 2 down. This might be an opening for Røkkr.
Big win there on a Fame. It's 7 spree. It's 30 seconds to go. Wait for the life count. Massive work out. Joe Thieves again. Catches one, stays alive. Oh my goodness, another one in the same spot. Trades now done.
This is it. This is Røkkr.
Point Exceed flies forward. They've done it. They've done it. They somehow got in there. The kills were in, and I do not believe they managed to get on that point. Show me the stats. Show me Bance's damage. I need to see it.
All of that contained gameplay, but as soon as they killed Joe Thieves, they got the pressure on the point to get it done. Røkkr from the depths of hell on aBeZy. This is a team that simply finds a way. Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so. Unbelievable. And that is a crazy game. Out of everyone there on Røkkr, it just came down to the final few seconds. It was a 2-man stack for a while. Patience paid off, and that is a 200 IQ play. That was hard to pull off. Harder than Bance's chair on that main stage. And if you saw it, you know what I'm talking about.
I gotta say, I mean, pound for pound, bar for bar, Joe Thieves on the SMG front absolutely fried. They nearly got a 40 bomb, but it was the objective towards the end that Røkkr pulled off. But I'd say you gotta tip it over there to Fame as well. Crazy amount of damage he was able to throw on board, and 33 kills from the rookie, not too shabby. But for Cammy and Bance, getting outslayed like that, they gotta be very happy to pull off that win.
Damn, son, what a game of aBeZy. Well, here are the highlights. And this certainly doesn't tell the tale of how this map went down. Crazy kills. Nearly everyone there. And Bance, a strange stat line, but again, it really does come down to what you're doing with your lives and where you're putting yourself. And they managed to seal the deal there in the end. But man, what a crazy game. And what a crazy series. Will we go the distance, Charles? Let's find out.
I mean, what was that towards the end? Like a 9v15 or a 9v16 that they were able to clutch up and, I mean, really slowed the pace down towards the end. But for the number of, like, double kills that Joe Thieves was able to get along that fence line in that exact moment, time and time again, I thought he was going to be able to do just enough towards the end. But don't make Gusa. Even Arcedes with a cruise missile couldn't make anything happen, at least not for that final round. So Røkkr, again, always stealing one away on aBeZy.
Wow. We're going to get to see the final moments of that round in a mo. It was all working out so good. And these are the last few seconds. And it was just a weird off angle there from Afro right in the middle of the zone. I think it was Bance on the boxes there. Good stuff from Røkkr. Tremendous resolve. It is never chalked. They pull it back right then and there. aBeZy now comes to a close. We go to Mikado for a hard point. Can Røkkr close it out? Or will our hard point specialist, LAG, who seem to be back in fine form, force that game 5? We'll find out. Fortress lying in wait if we have to go there. But whew, what a series, baby. This is crazy.
Hey, this is also a massive opportunity for Minnesota Røkkr on Mercado. I know we talked about LAG, their hardpoint prowess, but a lot of that is on a map like aBeZy where they've had more success. On Mercado, not so much. So I know it hasn't been super clean from Røkkr in the respawns, but this is absolutely a map where they can get it done. I'm still terrified of Joe Thieves, though. He has been bonkers, absolutely lights out in both of the respawns and the S&D as well. Fantastic step it up. I don't think you're going to be able to sneak another one away with a player going double neg to pull off the win. So keeping a close eye on him for this map 4.
Keep a close eye on him. We'll see how that one goes down. Keep a close eye on everyone on the LAG roster, because don't forget, if anything happens to one of those players, Marky B is waiting in the wings. And Røkkr, you don't want that. You don't want
absolutely
it.
not.
We've seen it. You don't want it.
Quite literally the most dangerous man in the CDL. I think Marky B has a better rate on aBeZy control on offense than everyone else in the league. So a force to be reckoned with. But right now, I think it's a guy like Fame that has to be reckoned with. One of the highest, like the second highest KD we've ever had in a CDL debut. That's what he delivered in series number 1. Now we see him on the control, popping off, getting the 33 kills, looking to be that guy for the team.
That guy's well hydrated. We're going to see how this one goes. Mikado, Chance, how are we dressing for this one? Again, current form for me, you have to be seeing LAG. They're so strong in the respawns. That guy there on his phone on Reddit, just checking the threads, making sure everything's all sweet. There any good memes, brother in the cap? Let us know. We know you can hear us. In we go to the Mikado, though, as everyone is certainly vibing there in Wisconsin. Hoping you're vibing in the chat as well. We're almost ready to pie.
And that's the most intimidating man in the lobby, by the way. Jodeci is the guy closest to your screen. Still has the pep in his step, still has the bounce. The only thing Joe doesn't have is the crowd behind him, because again, these guys have been literally non-stop. The boomsticks making so much noise.
Crazy. Another fun stat, that was the longest game of Control we've had in the season at 16 minutes and 57 seconds. Wow. Either way, though, Matt won this series 38 and 15. Jodeci's with a 2.53. Let's see if he can do better than that here on Mikado. I doubt it. But crazier things have happened here in the Call of Duty League. Let's get rocking, ladies and gentlemen. Game 4. It's Electric Series.
I mean, it was, what, 38 on map 1, I think 39 on map 3, and at double digits in the Search and Destroy as well. So talk about the player to watch and pay attention to. Afro and Bance better be ready to try to shut this man down. I don't know if it's going to take a couple cheeky angles, a couple early rotations, but you cannot allow Joe to continue to fry.
Here we go. Nice nades to start things off here in Mikado. Mikado, one of the more complicated hardpoint maps we have here in the league. 7 points to rotate from. We'll see how well oiled these two teams are on all 7 of them. And then we go to the first, and there's all good kills there from the boys of LAG.
I think P7 will always be a call out that just, like, you know, pickles me just a little bit. Can't help but laugh when you say it. But you see, Røkkr, they might end up trading a lot of P1 time away if they got players already posted up top. So they are very cautious about this rotation, but maybe an opportunity for LAG to build at least a little bit of a lead, but keeping things stable instead. Røkkr, nice and easy, completely on point, keeping that rotation on lock.
Good work again. Looking towards the second. Røkkr are there. Arstes is going to take the high ground. Will he spot Bance, who's playing so close here on the wall? And this should be a clean kill. No one really else here in position to get this one. Bance going to find this first kill. Turn around real quick. Oh, there's 2. There's 3. Benjamin Bance, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what we're waiting for. They lined up for him. He knocks it down, and it was just that cheeky little off angle Bance is able to play. And now just the setup for the rest of the team. Bance bounces back and gets the double kill as well. And if you got your SMGs frying, Røkkr are going to have a fun time.
Absolutely cooking. It's 6 now in a row for Ben Bance. Looking to find number 7. The nades are there. Looking for that cross in mid. Tags up. Damage dealt. His teammates are soaking the time as well. Minnesota Røkkr playing with true purpose.
And this is the most painful situation to be in when you're having to call out. We are chalking up 35 seconds for this rotation. So if you're going to chalk up that much time, you better be sure you lock it down in LAG. That first wave, nice and easy. You're taking care of it. You get all 4 players out and bound towards this new point. Assault is just cutting off the middle of the map, which means the other 3 just need to watch Big Door.
Big Door, eyes on. Jodeci snaking his way through this one. Fame, Cammy, and Bance lined up on the outside here, looking to get those nades and stuns in. Can they soften up those players before they make the hit? Here we go. Corners checked. Bance, investing the streaks. Now again, there is a small window atop this one. Misses. That is no good. His teammates are in though. Afro and Cammy find the kills, and that's going to be the break. Nearly. There's 2 more members left. Get in there, lads.
Oh, they're doubling up through the bottom door as well just to get the trades. It is a full-on funnel through that middle section. And AC might be up top, but the timing for the trades is there, and Minnesota Røkkr get the break. It was Bance in the start. It was Afro on the tear. There's another cruise missile. The SMGs starting to fry.
Oh, they are cooking indeed. 8 and 2 for Afro. He's on a spree, and he is soaring forward. Will he catch these players out? Yeah, he will. There's one more. Oh my God, bro. His teammates have just pile-drived LAG into the barbershop table. Peace out. We'll take that time.
Oh, they have broken both the table and LAG to bits on this rotation. Going to be a couple players through the back alley, but Cammy's going to turn. Easy direction to look for him, and they know exactly where the pressure's coming from. But Cammy does get back down, so the tax and nades are there. LAG at least found a moment of an opportunity to get to this back door.
Awkward spot to be in, and you're keeping it together. Bance on the tips of his toes, staying in the hard point. Oh, that's good line.
Oh, wow.
Gets the pair of them. The third's around the corner if he wants it. The COD gods are smiling upon Bance in this one. Afro, holding down Barbershop. The kills are there. Arcity's up close and personal with attack. It's a few kills, some important ones indeed. He's on a 4 spree, and streaks are on the menu. But Bance, oh my God, ruins the play. 10 seconds remaining here. Rotation's already done. LAG are in.
And I respect that, but also Røkkr are really taking their time. I mean, they just tripled up this hit at old, and you have players number 2 and number 3, Afro and Fame. They have just taken the longest route to get to this new hill. So that's a decent bit of time being exchanged. Got to make sure that break is on point.
Here comes cruise number 2 from the Røkkr camp. Seemingly never-ending supply of ordnance. Are we going inside? Another miss. Well, the boys have got to work on their flying skills.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It was all a distraction. It was all a distraction. Arcee's in the back line. Can he get any more? No, it's a perfect break from Røkkr.
I mean, Miles, it truly does not get better than that. They took their time on that long route, and the impact it has is it's blocking every single close spawn, and if you get the kills, you spawn them so far away and collect all of that time. That is the coach's dream. It does not get any better.
2 fumbled cruises, but they were merely a distraction. A gigantic, lingering smokescreen to the reality of the brilliant plays ahead. Røkkr looking to get themselves in here once again. We see LAG on the perfect rotation. They're always first in, but the breaks have been so outstanding. Trey's now coming through. Cammy, the man with the kills, assault in the feed as well. Good work again out of LAG. This is the longest they've held on to for a while now. Bad news is Cammy's in the point. Here comes Bance. Røkkr choosing the other foot now.
I do. Just look at the monster. The Bance is dead. You have Thieves is only able to get a 7th kill, and Bance up top is still been frying, doing damage on these players as well, just to try to keep them at bay. So another rotation where LAG get there first, and they just cannot make any time come through. Bance, talk about stepping it up for map 4.
I mean, this is literally perfect play out of him. Here comes Joe. Joe, don't challenge. Don't do it, Joe. Oh, okay, damn it. That would have been so sick. He gets a 2. He absolutely cracks the hard point. That was a bad cast and curse. I actually apologize, fans. That was brutal. 10 seconds to go there on the top side of the cantina. And we go over now to the final point in the rotation, the parking lot, the car park for the Brits out there. Let's go.
And that ever-dreaded P7, and look at Afro on this flank, lining him up, getting the pressure on, beams down 2, and now the rest of the kills, oh so easy. Nowhere to go. Røkkr have completely taken over.
They've taken over, and soon they're going to take over the comms with a quick listen in.
Go left, people, he's absolutely.
They're going to be T on me. T down, one more, get that. Nice, one more T, get one shot. I'll get T.
I'll get T.
Nice guy.
I'm going to get now.
One shot. Nice, y'all this time. Let's play through. Come back, Ali. I'm jiggling you back. Yo, one play down. Nice.
People, maybe. Right there. People at the back, Ali, listen.
Dead. Nice.
The bounce back.
I'm looking. Nice, good shot, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna challenge mid. Yeah, I'll get T camera.
Low PT, Cellium.
How much mid? You push my gate, Ben. You pinch. One's on new. On new. Pinch it. No,
I'm spawning.
Okay, yeah. You play mid, Ben. Play mid, Ben. Okay. Yeah.
Back one time. One's in right now.
Okay, yeah. You see, he's tunnel side time. I'm nading him, Ben. Okay. I needed the guy tunnel side time. He's one shot. Yo, Kev. Actually, I'll get P4 side, Ben. That's just you.
Where's he?
One's top cactus.
Let's get cactus.
It is looking so bloody good for Minnesota Røkkr right now. What a transformation. A team that were struggling in every mode, Chance. They were struggling so badly. Such high hopes. And now, everything has turned around. Bance going absolutely wild. The final few moments of this half point. Afro flying forward. There's a final sign of life here from LAG. It is truly never over until it's over.
Yeah, I'm in Minnesota right now, just starting off this stage, right? They have turned the beat around. They love to hear the percussion of this crowd, and they are just looking for these final 8 seconds. It is a desperation effort from LAG, who would desperately, need one of the greatest comebacks we've seen this year to try and win this game.
Unreal. It's going to have to be special. 6 seconds now for the dub here for Minnesota Røkkr, and Fame's going to be the man in there. What a debut into the professional league for that young man. And for Bance, what a turnaround after what was a disgusting look under control. But it's not over yet, ladies and gents. Afro looking to find as much as he can, but LAG, it is an iron grip on the bottom side of Cantina for now. One break's all it will take.
And you have number 6 Exceed just spawned very far out as well. So Minnesota trying to read these spawns, just looking for the one. The angle's covered, but it's all just for the trades. 2 players now are actually making 3. The reinforcements are here. LAG though inside the hill, can't take care of Afro. 249, 250. He breaks it down himself.
I do not believe it. One clean break, one set of kills there. Afro sneaks in and steals the victory. Minnesota Røkkr, 2 victories on the day in front of that electric crowd in Wisconsin. And LAG, they came to play, but it simply was not enough. Home crowd buff indeed. GG's in the chat. And that is a 20-point day for Minnesota Røkkr.
And that is the 200 IQ play to set up this environment. Kicking off their stage right, trying to make amends for the stage 3 where they went winless. But Fame's looking good, man, in his CDL debut, and even for the performances we had, right, Bance? Might have gone double neg in the first 2 respawns, but they got the dub on a CeeLo control, and he absolutely took over on Mercado. So a lot of pieces to that puzzle for Minnesota starting to fall into place.
It certainly was. Well, good job to them there indeed. Brilliant work from both the submachine guns of Afro and Bance there to start things off. And again, Fame and Cammy pulling up the rear, keeping everything all tight together. But for me, Fame, what a day from him. That first series was an absolute blinder. And then,
Miles, it was such a blinder. He literally could not see on CeeLo for the first minute of that search and destroy. So blinder indeed.
But he's not wrong, ladies and gents. Woo, what a day of COD. And we're not even done yet. We still have one more series to play here today. But 3-1, the final score is Minnesota Røkkr. They can certainly go and enjoy themselves. And that crowd, you in Wisconsin, you guys have been unbelievable all day long. I can hear nearly everything through Chance's mic. It is so loud in that venue. We thank you all for coming by. And what a great day.
And this is an absolute pleasure. Wonderful crowd, wonderful environment, and obviously nice for Minnesota Røkkr to get the 2-0 sweep on the day. So good vibes all the way around. Fame with the wonderful introduction to the professional level. I know these guys are having fun.
Oh, certainly indeed. Well, Chance, thanks, mate, for representing us there in the theatre. It's been a crazy day indeed. We'll see what can happen later on today. Still one more match to go. Desk, take it away.
Thank you, gentlemen. And Chance, stay out of trouble there in Madison tonight, all right, buddy?
Can't believe we're good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, love it. All right, Nameless, we got to break down this series because Røkkr, 8 series in a row. They're losers. Now they win 2. What's going on with the squad?
I mean, like, a lot's going right for them here. You know, they're in front of their home crowd. They're playing absolutely amazing. They bring in Fame. And I know a lot of people were watching Attach's stream, myself included, when this roster change happened. And he was talking about sort of when things started to go downhill for the Minnesota Røkkr. And what he was saying is they would be in, you know, a lot of these games. And in every single clutch situation, they were just throwing it away just because they had no confidence and they were on a losing streak. Well, what we're seeing now is like a breath of fresh air. They're still in these same situations, but they're clutching up. They got away with murder in that control.
Oh, yeah.
There is no chance in hell they should have won that offense. They end up clutching up in the end, and then in this hard point, I feel like this was the best display we got from them throughout the day. It was just masterful. I mean, you heard Chance going crazy, and that break that they had over at 10 was beautiful, wrapping all the way around, taking your time. Bance turned it on. Everybody played their role to a T here. And lastly, I would like to shout out Fame, who played incredible throughout today. First performance, unreal, and then in this one, in the control, the guy had most damage, just frying.
I think we just need to Men in Black ourselves and, like, totally forget Major 3 existed. Because if you're looking at the end of Major 2, Minnesota is the 3rd best team in the league. Today, they start off 2-0 in our Major IV qualifiers. So we look at these numbers. Allie, we do have to remind people, though, this was against 2 of the lower seeds in the league.
Florida,
What's your takeaway?
And it was LAG, but it's a weird league this year, man. Anybody could be anybody on any given day. We've been proved that throughout all of our stages so far. So I think, you know, we're all happy to see Minnesota isn't continuing that 0-5 streak that they had coming off of stage 3. And like you said, maybe just kind of close our eyes to it as they're looking a little bit more comfortable like they did during stage 2.
There we go. We do have to take a look, though, at our scuff play of the game because this was a performance from the subs in this series. and Afro, he brought it every single one. Talk to me about this clutch name.
I mean, thank goodness my man had on the SMG here at the end. I saw him pull out an AR a couple times in the first few offense. I mean, offense wasn't working out for anybody throughout this game. But, you know, if we rewind time here a little bit on this offense, they were trapped over there in that A point. LAG just conceded it, just allowed them to cap it because they wanted to play the exit kills. Exceed actually finds 2 kills, but Afro gets through into their base, and they find enough kills able to stack the point and capture B. They only needed 1 tick, which is why I disagree with LAG's decision to sort of just leave them and allow them to capture A. I feel like pressure there would have been better suited for that situation. Either way, though, Minnesota clutching up is incredible in that moment.
Small issues for LAG, and you have to give MVP to Joe Deceives. Even though Røkkr win this series, Joe drops a 1.46. He had a 2.53.
He was
hard
LeBron.
point and 12 kills in Search and Destroy. Joe, get with the squad, watch some VOD, and fix these mistakes, because you are frying, my friend. That is going to do it for this 3rd series of the day. Before our 4th one loads up, we got to remind you, pick up your packs right now. The e-packs available from Upper Deck. Simply use that QR code and start collecting the 2021 Call of Duty League trading cards available now. When we come back, it's the final battle of the evening. You all been waiting for it. Seattle taking on LA. Thieves versus Surge when we come back.